So EA have released the 81 plus times 11 Premier League. In this video, we're going to show you how to grind it for basically nothing or having a high budget as well. So we need two 85s and an 83, a team in a week and an 84. So this is not cheap whatsoever. But you're going to need to add in the trophy crafting upgrade, the daily login SBC, the Prime Bronze, the Mixed League upgrade, the Prime Silver, and the Premium Mixed League upgrade. The reason why we have all of these, and we need to add in one more as well that I've just forgotten, is the smeltering one. The reason being is these are going to help you get the SBC done quicker over time, as well as maybe able to do other things as well. We're going to add in the 83 plus, and there is the smelter one, as I mentioned. The reason why we have these in is because we can basically grind our way through. It's a long process, but it is doable. So first of all, you want to have a look at certain SBCs. So when I get the smeltering one done, we're going to need silvers. But I definitely recommend doing the daily login. You need one bronze player, whether that's a bronze common or a bronze rare. Doesn't make a difference. That's going to give us a 2 times 81 plus players pack or an 80 plus players pack, as well as doing an objective, which is going to give us more packs. So if you don't want to save the packs, you can open them now to do it. But what I'd recommend doing is definitely saving your packs if you can. Doing this grinding method is going to help you save packs, but you're going to have to sort of decide which ones to do over the others. So we get ourselves a 3 times 84 plus, as well as a 2 times 81 plus, just for completing that daily login with one bronze in. So you can either decide to open up those packs and go, okay, that's what I want to open, or you can basically go through this other method that I'm going to show you now. So with this method now, we're going to open up our 81 plus times 2 because we don't need it. There's no point saving it for team of the season. It's going to help us get some stuff in our club. So we've got ourselves 2 rares there, and this is going to help us along our way. So we've got ourselves 2 Premier League rares. And what we can do with these Premier League rares is we can either decide to put them into the League SBC, which is going to be the Premium Mixed League SBC, or we can put them into the 83 plus. 83 plus is probably what I'd recommend doing because you're trying to get yourself a team in the week or 285 rated cards, I think it was. You can see here we need to have 7 rares. So we're going to go to our rares here, gold rare, go down to low high. And we're going to have a look to see if we have any players that we don't need to use. So we can pop him in. He can go in. And we'll have a look at the next page. Eredivisie, Bundesliga, Belgium League. This one here. This one here. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm just deciding which players that I need to use and which ones I don't. And I'll explain how you figure that out and why you should go for X players and which one you shouldn't with the League SBC. So, at this minute in time, all of these rares here are going to be for basically any league that we don't need to use for a League SBC, or basically a player that we don't need to use for a League SBC. So we're going to put them all in here. Then you're going to want to open up this 83 plus. Don't save these. I know a lot of people are saying save them, but it's nearly impossible to get fodder otherwise for the higher rated SBC. So we're going to go back to the store. We're going to open up our 83 plus upgrade. This is going to hopefully give us a board that's 85 rated, or maybe a walkout if we get it. So we do get ourselves a board here by the looks of it. It's going to be Uruguay and centre back. It's going to be Jimenez 83. So that's how you're going to start your grind that way through. Now you're going to have to do that at least, 22 times I think it is, which is absolutely ridiculous, but that's what EA have set to be the president of this SBC. But to decide which rares you put in, you're going to want to go back to your favourites that you've added. And in these premium here, you're going to see that there are 4 things here. So Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A. Instead of Ligue 1 or Eredivisie, I like to use Marseille or Ajax. If you don't have those players, then for example, let's say you get yourself a Nice player or PSV, you can basically put them into the upgrade, and then the Libertadores or Sudamericana, you can just complete over time. You might need to buy a few players for this, depending on what your club looks like, but we are going to go through and see if we can complete this just now quickly. And basically how we do this is going to be the president for the rest of the SBC. So as you can see here, we should have enough, unless I've miscalculated at some point. That should be 8. So we've got our 8 here. We just need to get the chemistry now so we can swap a few players out or whatever we need to do. And once you get the chemistry, you can put any players in any position. Doesn't matter. So we can stick with Libertadores. So let's say you're 1 shot on the gold. You can always check your Sudamericana. And we've got ourselves a couple golds here as well from just doing the grind over and over again. But we are going to put in our low Libertadores cards from different clubs, because it's just going to make... Are you tired of playing sweat teams like this? Make sure you go to Alt Nice, select Foot 23 coins, choose which console and how many coins you'd like to buy, select your payment method, and don't forget to add code NANIC for 6% off on all orders. Get a bit easier for time assistance as well. So again, pop this one in here, pop this one here, and we've completed it. And these packs are going to be untradeable, and some are going to be tradable. But the tradable ones, I'll explain what to do in a second. The untradeable ones is what we're going to do right now in the process. So we get our pack for completing it, and then we get another pack for completing the whole entire SBC. I wouldn't recommend holding on to these. You need to basically open some packs to keep the grind going. So open up all the packs you get from the Mixed League. because it's going to help you out in the long run. So the gold players pack untradeable is going to give us 1 rare and 11 gold. You can see here our rare wasn't the board, but now we can decide what to do with these players. So our rare is a Bundesliga. Hopefully we can swap them out. So that will go into our Bundesliga, and then basically the Liga we don't need to use because we're looking for Marseille only, so he can go into an upgrade. The Portuguese can go into an upgrade. The Ukrainian can go into an upgrade. This Montpellier player can as well, and the Turkish player and the MLS. So we got ourselves some golds there to go into upgrades, and then everybody else goes into the SBC you need. So say you get a Serie A player, or you get yourself a Premier League player, or Bundesliga, they go back into the League SBC. So we're going to open up our next one. Unfortunately, this time round we didn't get any boards or anything like that. We do get ourselves a Saka. And we can do the exact same process. So again, the rares, there's a rare to go into our 83 plus because he's off league. We have another MLS that can go into an upgrade. And then all the other players are SBC players. So we've got ourselves a duplicate Saka here, so we can use it as a prime example of what to do with our duplicates. So we're going to go back to the premium mix upgrade. And this premium mix here is going to be basically for the Premier League or La Liga. And how I like to do it is you want to get chemistry with one league and then use the other league for the rating overall. So we're going to have a look at our La Liga team, and hopefully we can get the chemistry here. So we've got ourselves, well, I probably won't actually, but it looks like we've got ourselves a left back, 2 centre backs. Anybody else here is going to help? No. Look back to the top page. Okay, we put goalkeeper in, and we've got ourselves a striker. Hopefully not all from the same team, we shall see. So they are not, and we've got ourselves 12 chemistry. So all we need now from the Premier League is 2 players, 3 players that link to each other in those positions, and we've got ourselves a rating. So let's have a look here. So one Pasaka can go in. We've got another, there we go, one guy here. And then hopefully one more. We're going to put a Saka in. So you can see here, we're just trying to work out exactly how the chemistry, what we're going to use and how it's going to work. So we need one more chemistry. Not a problem. If we go back to our team again, and we'll just have a look for anyone that's going to help us out here. So we've got ourselves a Spanish left back, which is probably going to be better for rating. Goalkeeper, Newcastle. And that should be the rating now. So let me just try this. So we can swap him here. Unfortunately, we do lose 3 chemistry. So we're going to have to use the position modifiers. Not a problem. There are easy ways to get them in terms of what you need. Hopefully, you can play a cam. We're just going to check. He can play CDM, so it's even better. So we can pop him here and use our position modifier now to complete this SBC. Pop him in there. That's going to be the chemistry done once we swap them over. And then we can just put in any player here, and that's completed. So do not buy the position modifiers off the store or off the transfer market. There is an SBC under live. If you scroll all the way to the end, it's called position modifier. You only need 1 bronze player. So again, we can put our duplicate Saka back into our club. And then we can open up this 81 plus times rare mixed player. It's going to give us 4 bronze, 4 silver, 4 gold, all rare. 81 rated or higher. We get ourselves a board here this time. It'll be Italian. It's going to be a centre back. It's going to be an 84 rated Bonucci, who again can go into the SBC that we want to grind. Gets us a Libertadores here and another duplicate gold here. It's not a problem. And a duplicate bronze rare, which we can list up. But let's say you've got your duplicate bronze rare, who is untradeable. I'll show you what to do with that. But I just want to show you what to do with the tradable packs, because this is where you're going to get all your coins and keep the grind going. So we're going to go back to the premium. And under the premium, we're going to go to Bundesliga and La Liga. And we're going to put in that duplicate that we had of the La Liga, or Serie A player, sorry. And then we're going to pop them in there. So again, we're just looking for the chemistry. Trying to get the chemistry first with this team. There's our duplicate player. We're going to put our centre back in. Can't put the left back in, unfortunately, because we've already got them from the same team. We can put Piatek in. Anybody else in here is going to help us? Doesn't look like it. So, that being said there, we've got a bit of chemistry. Now we can switch to our Bundesliga and then try and get a bit of chemistry and basically finish the SBC off. And this is the most efficient way to do it. So actually French will help us out a lot here, because we can basically get that linked to the left back or the centre back. We can put Chan in as well. Again, this guy can go in, get Chan in here. And hopefully that should be close enough to the chemistry that we need it to be. Sort that striker out, 3. So looks like we need a position modifier again, not a problem. We've already got one. Again, I'll show you where that is if you don't know where it is at the end of the video. And now we just need to get ourselves 1 more chemistry. So hopefully we've got another midfielder from the Bundesliga who's going to slot into that role for us. Can't use... We cannot use Forsberg either. Just checking anyone's not duplicate. So unfortunately we don't. So we're going to go back to Serie A and have a look again. So we found one guy here. We put him in here. Now we just need to get the rating. Players from one club we'll have to sort out in a second, which is not going to be a problem. So what we're going to do here is actually swap him here. Play him as a centre mid. Yes, we can. And then we'll take that guy out that I mentioned. And now we've got the team rating. We just need to go and get now. We're only one off. So we can put anybody in this now as long as they're not from the same club as the players that we've used. Which them two should not be. And bang, one can go in here. And this one can go in there. So now that we've completed this one, we can open up this pack. And what I recommend with these packs, the ones that are tradable, is sell everything. Even if you get yourself a really good card that's worth a lot of coins, always sell them. Because this is going to be how you do the process of grinding. As you can see here, you're going to open up this one now. Prime Mixed Players Pack. And we do get ourselves a ball. We're going to skip it this time now because we don't need to see that anymore. And we get ourselves an 85. So there is our first 85 rated. But like I said, you want to sell him because he's worth X amount of coins. And those coins are going to help you with the long process of the grind. So we're going to stick him up for about 14,000. And we can use that to get ourselves a load of bronze cards from Bronze Pack Method. And much more. But the reason why you want to do Bronze Pack Method, I've just done a video and I'll pin it in the comment section. I'll just show you what SBCs you need to do to put them in. But the reason why we do Bronze Pack Method is because if we go all the way over to the end here quickly, on the live, this is where you're going to find your position modifier upgrade. So make sure you do that. You get 5 every day. You just need 1 bronze player. And then with the upgrades, the bronze commons are going to go into the smelter and silver upgrade and the prime bronze upgrade, this one here. You're going to get silvers back. Those silvers could go back into the smeltering one. You'll get yourself 11 gold players once you complete this. Those 11 gold players can go into the mix upgrade or the mix premium mix upgrade or the mix upgrade. And you can go round and round and round doing the 83 plus every single time. The main goal is to get the 83 plus, open up those 83 pluses. Then once you've done that, that's going to give you the fodder you need for the Premier League or the La Liga, the Serie A, or anything else. If you have any questions, comment down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.